Why Baptize the Little Ones? By David King. Why baptize the little ones? Why baptize the babies? If by divine authority, then none may object. But without that authority, none should presume. Is the baptism of babes from heaven or of man? The author considers that a well-grounded and satisfactory answer can be given, and the truth so placed before every truth-seeking reader as to leave no room for doubt. The phrase baby baptism is not here used disrespectfully, but because in this controversy the word infant has been abused. An infant in law may be 20 years old, and ancient writers mention infants who went to the stake singing praises to Jesus. Passages have been cited in favor of baby baptism merely because the word infant, or its cognate term in the language of the writer quoted, is used, which for anything that can be shown to the contrary may refer to persons who, though not of full age, were old enough to hear, believe, and obey the gospel. That believers who have not been baptized are proper subjects for baptism is admitted by all defenders of baby baptism. The action, then, of our Baptist neighbours, in this particular, is sanctioned by both sides. On the other hand, pedo-Baptists claim the right to do what Baptists hold as unauthorized. The burden of proof, therefore, rests with the pedo-Baptist. He has to show by what authority he subjects the babe, as yet unable to believe, to an ordinance which he and the Baptists declare was administered by the apostles of Christ to believers. In this discussion, the pedo-Baptist is entitled to the affirmative, and is bound to take it. To call upon the Baptist to affirm that infants are not proper subjects for baptism is to do him wrong. He is not to affirm a negative. Upon what he does there is no dispute. He baptizes believers who have not been baptized. The dispute regards the practice of his opponent, who claims a right to do more, and who must, therefore, prove his right. The business of the Baptist is to test the alleged authority and show its insufficiency. If he please to do more, he may afterwards show that baby baptism is forbidden or opposed to fundamental principles of Christianity. But in no case can this be demanded. His work is done, and the case is lost by the other side, when he manifests the defectiveness of the pedo-Baptist argument and shows that divine authority for baby baptism has not been produced. Now, as it is desired that this little work shall be thoroughly logical, as well as replete with candor, the pedo-Baptist must take his own ground, maintain his affirmative proposition, and present his strong reasons. All that pedo-Baptists have advanced cannot be reproduced, nor is it needful, as very much that is weakness in itself has been put forth on both sides. The strongest arguments from the weightiest books of esteemed pedo-Baptist authors shall have place, and if he who represents the other side can refute them, they shall be refuted. But if he cannot, then so far as these pages are concerned, neighbour pedo shall bear the palm. But it may be well at the first to set forth reliable principles by which we may determine whether a given doctrine or practice has divine authority.